Okay, we're gonna just leave it on the floor. So my name's Annie and I'm from Norway. Oh, okay, so this guy looks a little bit confused. Norway is in Scandinavia. So Scandinavia is, so if this is England, yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is. Anyways, it's lovely to be in England. You guys are so polite and friendly. You know, when on the school run, on average, I get asked about 50 times how I'm doing. So sweet. You know, they say, "Hi, are you alright? Yeah?" You know, and then I'm thinking about what to answer, and then they're fucking gone. You know, but you know, the first time I came to go to a Tesco shop, you know, the big Tesco, the lady at the till said to me, "Hello, sweetheart, did you find everything okay?" And I thought that was a genuine question. So I said no. I said I didn't find the frozen fish bites, I didn't find the soap for 29p, and I also didn't find any of the gluten-free candy. And at this point, the poor lady, she's like breathing into a bag, and then she's calling for backup on a little microphone, you know, and then everyone in the line looks at me like I'm some kind of monster, you know, so I think, Annie, get out of the situation, get out of it. So I go, "Oh, I'm kidding, of course I found everything okay. Everything is so neatly organized in here. Thank you, Sue." You know, and then I leave without half my stuff, you know. "Thank you, Sue, thank you." Bitch. Anyway, so yeah, back to the Norway, you know, so I grew up in Norway. Imagine that, the safest and the cleanest country in the world. And then I moved to California, you know, which was like the warmest and the nicest place in the world. And then I met a boy from Erdington. And then I moved here, you know, for him, you know, and he is, he's a lucky bastard. And then I thought, it's probably very similar to Norway, you know, because it's quite close, you know, so I thought, you know, but then it wasn't, because I remember coming over here and I thought, you know, all the houses are really small and brown, you know, and all the pubs are really small and brown, you know, and then all you guys' teeth. But you know, and there's other cultural differences as well. You know, Norwegians, we like to ski, you know, and we like to walk and hike in the park. And then you British people, you only walk to the pub, you know, and then you only go to the park to finger each other. You know, it's very, very confusing, you know. But you know you are very generous, very, very generous, which is really lovely because you like to buy stuff for other people, you know. And when I say stuff, I mean alcohol. You know, you're very generous with the drinks. You know, you like to see drunk people get more drunk. You know. The last time I was in the Wetherspoons, you know, there was an 80-year-old woman on the floor, and people were doing compressions and stuff, and I thought to myself, she is dead, and her husband is at the bar and he's looking at his wife and he's looking at the bartender and he goes, "Get her off." But anyways, he goes, you know, it was lovely when we got married in Norway, and my husband brought, you know, his friends and family over, you know, so you have all these polite British people walking around, offering to buy all the pretty Norwegians some drinks, you know, and then that they couldn't do it, you know, because the cost of the beer in Norway is the same as the cost of a house in Erdington. And so then they just didn't know what to do, you know, so they just started very awkwardly walking around and offering to finger people. You know, hello, they said hello. You know, "Oh, this is your niece, this is your grandmother, would you like to be fingered?" So, I'm just gonna grab a chair. Because even though my wedding was lovely, you know, the biggest day for me was when I became a mom, you know. So after I became a mom, I got very inspired to write a song. And the song is very cute and sweet, and I've called it To the Polite British Midwife who did not prepare me, and she can go fuck herself. I know someone who had a problem, embarrassing and painful, it made them shout. This problem appeared just out of nowhere. One day he just popped out. I'm talking about Lloyd, a little hemorrhoid. I heard he wasn't only painful, he even made a terrible itch. Who would have thought that this tiny little hemorrhoid could be such a little bitch? They must have been annoyed about the hemorrhoid. But apparently they are quite common, almost like a sickly trend. You try to hide them and keep them secret, they become your intimate friend. You listen to Pink Floyd with your friendly hemorrhoid. But one day the strangest thing occurred, and this is when it gets weird. I finally find a mirror small enough to see him. The little bastard had disappeared. He must have been destroyed. The little hemorrhoid. But now you all need to know, it wasn't in my ass he decided to grow. And as this song is coming to an end, I'll tell you it was in the asshole of my best friend. Anytime we hemorrhoid, 'cause I am overjoyed.